What is up, my bamboo shoots? Rampanner1 here, and welcome to another episode of Road to Diamond. In this episode, we are going to be covering the first special weapon of this series, the Crossbow. So first off, I want to give you guys some tips on getting this gun in gold, as you can tell, it is not the most normal weapon, and it requires a little bit more effort to actually get the gun in gold. Hardcore. Hardcore, hardcore, hardcore. Hardcore is the easiest way to get this gun in gold, because not only does the explosive range of the bolts actually increase, but the bolts themselves actually become a one-shot kill when you hit an enemy with them. This is definitely the easiest way I have found to get this thing in gold. Anyway, for this episode I'm going to be giving you two things. The best way to make this gun a secondary weapon, and the best way to make this gun a primary weapon with its own class build. So if you're going to use this as a secondary weapon, my recommendations would be one of two things depending on the game mode and the map. If it's something along the lines of, let's say, Team Deathmatch on a map like Hijacked, I would recommend using the simple red dot sight, as it is easier at close range and can still be effective over the long ranges. But if you were playing something more objective based like Domination, Demolition, etc., then the dual band scope is what you should be using, as it lights up the enemies over a long distance, making them an easier target to hit when they're on the actual objectives. If you're like me and you like to mix things up and maybe want to use this as a full class, then the following is definitely for you. It is really fun to use, and at the same time is probably the best setup for the crossbow. So let's get straight into it. So of course we have the crossbow. Then we are going to be using a couple of wild cards on this class, the first being secondary gunfire. This allows us to use two attachments on our crossbow, and the two we'll be using is the dual band, lighting up the enemies making them easier to see, and the variable zoom, letting us get a closer look at our targets. Very good combination of our attachments for our crossbow. As for our second wild card, we have perk 2 greed, allowing us to have two perks. We don't have any first perk, so we're just going to get straight into the second perk, the first of those being Scavenger, allowing us to pick up extra bolts as well as some equipment we have on this class. And Fast Hands, allowing us to use our equipment faster and swap out weapons faster. Although the crossbow is our main focus of this build, I would highly recommend picking up a gun on the battlefield, as you will need to find more bolts as time goes on, and the crossbow isn't the best gun when you're in a close range gunfight. We don't have any third perk on this class, as a lot of the third perks are mainly dedicated to rushers, such as the tactical masks, such as dexterity and extreme conditioning. Hacker maybe would be useful in this class, but I don't feel it is entirely necessary, so that is why we have no third perk. But since we have Fast Hands and Scavenger, equipment is great on this class, and that is why we have some. The first of which is C4. A great piece of equipment, even better with Fast Hands. Easy to throw and easy to get a quick kill with. And for our tactical grenades, we have 2 concussions. Good for slowing those targets down for an easy quick kill. And that pretty much sums up our crossbow class build. I do sometimes change out 1 concussion for an assault shield, as that helps out a lot, but I find that the pure crossbow build takes a little bit more skill, which is fun, and it's just a lot more fun in my opinion. But again, the assault shield does help more than the concussions. If you want to do that, it makes it a lot easier, and it just makes a little bit more sense if you want to try that out. The crossbow makes a great secondary weapon and a much more fun main class. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you could, be sure to leave a like rating, comment down below with your thoughts and suggestions for the crossbow, and subscribe for more videos. Again guys, this is Rampanner1, and I'm out. Peace. Thank you for watching.